Hey guys, what is up? Plastic Guy here, coming back with another collection video where today we're taking a look at my Doctor Who figures. So I used to watch Doctor Who every week until it scared the crap out of me. But I got back into it, and this was round about the time of the 9th and the 10th Doctor when they revamped the series, and I really enjoyed it. I never really claimed to be a massive fan because I don't really know too many in-deep facts or much about the early series, anything like that, but I was a casual fan. I really enjoyed the show, and because I was really into figures and everything back then, I got a lot of the Doctor Who figures. A lot that who knows what's happened to them over the years, but the main figures I've managed to keep a hold of, and they are great figures. I mean, overall they look fantastic, and I thought it's probably a good idea to make a video on them. So we can take a closer look at these figures, but before we do, guys, let me know down in the comment section who your favourite Doctor is. There's 13 now. I don't really watch the show anymore. It's something that I might go back to at some point. My favourite Doctor is definitely the 10th Doctor. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. And while you're down there, guys, if you could do me a massive favour, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. And let's not wait any longer, let's get into this Doctor Who collection video. And so here are my Doctor Who figures, and as I mentioned, I did have a couple others back in the day. I had the TARDIS, I had a few of the bad guys, and I have no clue where they've went. I'm sure I probably gave them to relatives or my mum gave them away. And this is what I've got left, and they are fantastic. I mean, they look great, and I want to do what we always do in these collection videos and just go through them one by one and really just show them off. So I think I'll do something similar to what I've done in the past and really start with my least favourite and work my way up to my most favourite. And to be honest, that's pretty hard. I don't know, I mean, I know what my favourite is, but I really don't know what my least favourite is. The Doctor that I know the least about is the 5th Doctor here, and that makes him probably my least favourite Doctor, but he is a fantastic figure. He looks amazing. I mean, this outfit is incredible. He looks awesome. Head sculpt's really nice. From what I've seen of the 5th Doctor, this is really accurate. And B&M sell a lot of these Doctor Who figures now. I don't know if they have some sort of exclusive deal, but B&M stock a lot of Doctor Who figures. And from what I can make out, they're still selling the 5th Doctor, which looks like this sculpt. I think they must be using the same sculpt that they used all these years ago. I remember I got this guy in Tesco for probably about £5, same with the 4th Doctor. And I picked him up because, yeah, I really liked the show, I really liked the idea of the Doctor, and even though I hadn't seen any of the 5th Doctor episodes, he looks awesome. He looks so cool. Really like his outfit, and yeah, the figure really does it justice. I think he looks awesome. Those trousers are unreal. I think I need a pair of them myself. Let's see what he's got on his feet, just some sort of plimsolls. Oh, he's all scuffed up at the back, but yeah, fantastic figure. Okay, so next up, I think I'm going to take a look at the 12th Doctor. This is the most recent figure I've got, and I'm not going to lie, I picked this up a couple weeks ago. Despite not really watching any of the 12th Doctor episodes, I definitely watched a few, and then I just kind of lost track. I didn't keep up. I still really liked this Doctor, and I loved the idea of him being Scottish. Again, of course, we had David Tennant. And I really like the style of this Doctor. Pretty simple, but really cool looking. I really like the long coat. And this is a really nice figure. All these figures are great, so I'm just going to keep on saying how great they are. But when I picked him up, I thought the coat was going to be all black. The picture on eBay kind of looked like that, and it's not. It's a nice kind of dark purple. Something you'd maybe see the Joker wearing, and it looks really nice. Contrasts well with the black shirt, and then we get a dark grey trouser with the black boots. This Doctor looks fantastic, and he looks so good in figure form. The face sculpt is, I'm not complaining at all. It keeps up with the standard of the other Doctor Who figures. I've seen another 12th Doctor figure where he's got the long coat and a hoodie underneath it, and I think that face sculpt looks superb, and this one definitely just misses the mark when you compare it to that other figure, but it is still really great. I think they've captured the hair and the colour really well. Yeah, I keep on going to call him Peter Capaldi. Yeah, that is Peter Capaldi. I was getting mixed up with Lewis Capaldi. This is Peter Capaldi, both Scottish legends of course, and I'm really happy to have this guy in figure form. Okay, so next up, I'm gonna take. See, this is when it gets hard, because I think all these figures are around the same standard, even the ones we've looked at before. I wouldn't say any figure is any less than another figure on this list here, and I'm really just ranking it in terms of my favourite characters from the show. So next up, I think I'm going to go for the 11th Doctor, because I do prefer these other 3 Doctors. However, one of these figures is definitely maybe my top 2 in this whole lot. So this guy's first. I don't know where this guy would rank overall. I do like this outfit. I like his bow tie, the tweed jacket, the trousers and the boots. I think it's a cool look. I think everyone loved this look when it came out. I think it definitely inspired a lot of men's fashion back then. And once again, a great figure. The detail on this jacket is insane. Some of these figures really knock it out of the park when it gets to the texture and the paint. Going back to Martha, let's see. Like the jeans, I mean those jeans look fantastic, especially for like a plastic figure. They look awesome. And then the 11th Doctor's jacket here is up there as well. Just incredible amount of detail in the paint on him. The legs pretty boring, just plain black. Once again, we got some decent articulation, plain black boots. But then the shirt, bow tie, jacket, and then that face. I mean, that's Matt Smith. It's unreal. Some fantastic figures here, and especially for the price point that you're paying. These are 6-inch scale figures. Maybe the 5-inch scale. It's definitely more 6-inch scale in my opinion. I do see folk describe them as 5-inch, but for that scale, the level of detail, I can't believe you only pay around about £10 for these figures. It's crazy. So yeah, next up is definitely one of my favourites in the collection. It's the 11th Doctor after he's regenerated wearing the 10th Doctor's outfit, and I think this is just such a cool figure. I love this look, the white Converse, and I'm not gonna lie, I used to wear, back when I was like, whenever I was watching this show, when I was like 10, 11, I got a pair of white Converse because I loved how they looked on the 10th Doctor, and straight up went and bought some white Converse. I thought they were the coolest shoes, and they look awesome on this figure here. He's got the suit trousers, the blue shirt that's all ripped up. Once again, you could use this figure for like a battle damage, just casual civilian in like a scene if you're taking pictures on Instagram. And then the face sculpt, once again, just screams Matt Smith. Definitely top 2 for me, maybe even my favourite. Just how unique it is and how well executed the figure is. I love it. Okay, next up, we're gonna go for the 9th Doctor, and this is when I started watching Doctor Who. As far as I know, the 8th Doctor was the movie released Doctor Who. There's a Doctor Who film, and that shows the 8th Doctor. It then went on a hiatus, and they brought the show back with the 9th when they got Christopher Eccleston. And this is once again a good figure. I don't think it's as strong as some of the others in terms of the face sculpt, but this is gonna be probably older than the other figures. If this came out when the show started, this is definitely gonna be one of the oldest, and the head sculpt's still really good. I just don't think it captures it as much, the likeness, as other figures have captured their respective actors' likeness. Yeah, I could have probably worded that way better. Nice figure, trousers look good. Once again, oh man, Doctor Who loves some black boots. He's got some black boots on this guy, some black trousers. The leather jacket looks amazing. I mean, the leather jacket looks so nicely sculpted with this. Great paint on top. It really adds so much like detail to this figure overall. Just I love it. It looks fantastic all over. And then yeah, we get the head sculpt, which is decent. It is really good, but maybe not as good as some of the others that we've previously looked at and about to look at. Okay, I suppose I better look at the sonic screwdrivers before I continue with the figures. And this is the first one I got. This was the 10th Doctor sonic screwdriver that I got around about the time David Tennant was Doctor Who. I thought the sonic screwdriver was so cool. And it still sort of works. It doesn't make the noise, unfortunately, but it does light up. You can move it up and down. Detail's really nice. Once again, you're paying around £10 for this thing, and that's a great price to pick up like a prop and a replica. I know this is cheap plastic, it's not metal or anything, but the detail's there, and I think it is a fantastic price. Don't know how much these are going for nowadays. It might be a bit more expensive, but I doubt it. Really nice texture around the handle. I mean, it does look really screen accurate. The only thing about this one is you can take the bottom off and you can swap that over because it is an actual like invisible pen or something crazy. Yeah, it's a pen. So that was just like a wee gimmick thing, but I never used it as a pen. It was always a fantastic looking prop to me, and I'm so glad I still have it. Once again, I think the sonic screwdrivers are so cool. Such a nice idea and such a great looking wee prop. Like, I love it. So then looking at the other sonic screwdriver here, this was the 11th Doctor's, and I honestly don't know what one I prefer because I think this looks cool as anything. I mean, awesome, absolutely awesome, the design of this thing. The sonic screwdriver has changed looks so many times. The 10th one was really nice, simple, sleek, and then this baddie came along and, I mean, unreal. I love the way it projects up, opens up at the top. Once again, this is like a £10 toy and it's just so nice. Once again, all the detail on it. Let's see if it will light up. Oh, there we go. And it has the noise. Oh, that is awesome. I love this thing. I think I took it to Comic-Con one year and that was my excuse for buying it. This one doesn't have any gimmick, just opens up at the bottom, so then when it springs out you can push that and it works again. So yeah, awesome wee toy, great looking prop, especially for the price. And I love having these two sonic screwdrivers. Who doesn't want a sonic screwdriver? Okay, last two figures. Let's take a look at the 4th Doctor, because once again I hadn't seen too many episodes of the 4th Doctor. I'd definitely seen a couple on the likes of Gold or Dave, whatever the old Doctor Who reruns played on. And the 4th Doctor seemed to be the one that everyone talked about in my family, like my mum, my dad, my grandparents. All loved Tom Baker, and when you asked them who was your favourite Doctor, it was always the 4th Doctor. Tom Baker was a legend, and that basically meant because I was younger I thought, yeah, Tom Baker's the best. Even though I hadn't really looked into him much at all, I just, I went with the same opinion that my family had, and I definitely must agree he looks one of the coolest looking Doctors. The colour schemes going on here, the hat, the jacket, the shoes, and then the scarf. Awesome. This came with a different head that I must still have somewhere, I'm not too sure, but yeah, it must be kicking about. I always preferred this one, always kept it on, and man, the scarf, it comes across so well on this figure. My gran actually knitted me one like back at this time when I was picking up this figure and I was watching Doctor Who all the time. Once again, just goes back for the love of this specific Doctor. And then, yeah, the tie, the jumper, the jacket's really nice. We get the legs, and then the shoes. Detail's really great. The paint is fantastic. The sculpt is great. Yeah, another fantastic figure, and definitely in my top 3. So then last but certainly not least is my favourite and a Doctor that won the hearts of many fans all over the world. It's David Tennant's 10th Doctor, and this figure once again is fantastic. The sculpt is just 100% David Tennant. They've nailed it, and they've absolutely nailed the costume. I had 2 of these figures for some reason back in the day, and I always wanted the one that was just the suit. I might actually try and find that on eBay just to fulfill a childhood dream. But I only ever had this guy with the long brown coat, and I love it. The white cons, the long brown coat, the suit with the tie, and then just this likeness to David Tennant. I'd watch the show every week and I'd come and play with this figure after. These figures were great. This is where I'm going to end the video, and I'm just going to round it up by saying these figures were a massive part of my childhood. I'm sure they were part of loads of other folks' childhoods, and probably a part of loads of collectors' collection if you're a Doctor Who fan, because they hold up so well. They are great. They've got the playability factor, as well as just being a great collector item because of the fantastic sculpts, the paint, the textures they've used. They've really nailed it with every single figure. It's probably hard to find a bad one, and for that reason, I absolutely love it. So as always, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Are you a fan of Doctor Who? Who's your favourite Doctor? Did you ever have any of these figures? And if so, what ones were your favourites? I hope I've done a good job with showing them off because they are great and they do deserve to be looked at. I don't think I mentioned that loads of these figures did come with interchangeable parts and accessories, which I've unfortunately just lost, but that is just another thing to add to the overall greatness of these guys. So yeah, let me know down in the comment section below. While you're down there guys, if you could do me a massive favour, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'll leave the link to my Instagram down in the description below, so feel free to hop on over there and check that out, and feel free to hop on over to the channel page and check out any of my other videos over there. Previous collection videos include my Lord of the Rings Toy Biz collection, which those figures are insane, and then loads of Spider-Man collections as well. Thank you so much for watching this video guys, it means so much to me, and as always, I'll catch yous on the flip-flop later. Cheers.